If you're thinking about moving from the city to the Hudson Valley, these are the 7 things that shape your day-to-day life way more than the pretty listing photos. Most people don't choose the wrong house, they choose the wrong version of the Hudson Valley. Moving to the Hudson Valley can be an incredible lifestyle move, but it's not one thing. Westchester feels different from Dutchess, Dutchess feels different from Putnam. Even 2 towns that look close on a map can live very differently during the week. I'm Jeffrey Hoffmann, and I help buyers make moves across Westchester, Dutchess, and Putnam with a very practical lens. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 truths that matter before you commit to a town, a commute, or a house. And number 6 is the one people usually realize a little too late. Why the map lies. People shop by radius first. That sounds logical. It's also how a lot of buyers end up frustrated. 10 miles in one direction can feel easy, 10 miles in another can feel like a daily tax on your energy. When you're exploring towns, don't just ask how far is it, ask what does a Tuesday feel like here? What does a school drop-off feel like? Grocery run, train day, dinner out? The right town is the one that fits your daily rhythm, not just your search filter. Don't buy the radius, buy the rhythm. And once you see the area that way, the next mistake gets a lot easier to spot. Charm and convenience are not always the same thing. A lot of buyers fall in love with charm first. I get it, I do too. But charm and convenience are different value buckets. A beautiful home in a setting you love can still be the wrong fit if every basic errand takes more effort than you want in real life. When we tour, I like to pressure test the lifestyle. Where's coffee? Where's the grocery run? How fast can you get to the train, the park, the gym, or the people you actually see every week? You're not just buying a house, you're buying the friction level of daily living. Charm is great, ease matters too. Now let's talk about the thing that tends to surprise even well-prepared city buyers. Space changes how you live. More space sounds universally better. In reality, it changes your routines, your upkeep, and your priorities. Bigger homes, bigger yards, more storage, more rooms, those can feel amazing. They can also create a lot more to furnish, maintain, heat, cool, clean, and think about. Before you stretch for extra square footage, ask what you'll actually use. Do you want a dedicated office? Great. A guest room? Makes sense. A bonus room, a den, a finished lower level, and a giant yard because it sounds impressive? Maybe. But only if it fits your life. I'm a big believer in intentional space, not just more space. Useful space beats extra space. And that leads right into the next point, because the house itself is only half the story. The setting shapes the feeling. 2 homes with similar specs can feel completely different because of what surrounds them. Light, privacy, road noise, lot shape, topography, how the home sits on the land, how the street feels. Those details quietly change everything. This is where my design and visual background really comes into play. I look at how a house lives visually and physically. Where does the morning light hit? What do you see from the kitchen sink? How does the entry feel? Is the backyard actually usable? These are the details that make a place feel good long after closing. A home's setting often decides its staying power. Now here's the practical piece buyers tend to underestimate. The process needs a game plan, not just excitement. Relocating can get emotional fast. That's normal. But emotional without structure usually means stress. The buyers who feel best through the process are not always the buyers with the biggest budgets. They're the ones with a clean plan. Know your must-haves, your nice-to-haves, your monthly comfort zone, your timing, and your flexibility. When those pieces are clear, decisions get cleaner. When they're fuzzy, every house becomes a debate club. Clarity creates calm. And here's the one I promise, the part buyers often discover after they've already fallen for the house. Commute reality is emotional reality. A commute is not just a number. It affects your mornings, your evenings, your patience, and your energy. A home can be gorgeous, but if the logistics drain you week after week, the home starts carrying the blame. Test the commute before you commit. Drive it, train it, time it on the kind of day you'd actually use it. Don't assume future you will magically become a commuter monk. Protect your life force. The right house should support your life, not squeeze it. If this helped, you'll love my video on how to choose the right Hudson Valley town for your lifestyle, because that's the next decision that makes everything else easier. Tap that next. And if you want a custom plan for your timeline, commute, and budget, click the link in the description and pin comment below.